step closer into the shadows of this sanctum. You hold in your mind a map of the end, but I show you the beginning of the great work. The Egyptian Book of the Dead is no mere manual for the ghost. It is the formula for the soul's ultimate transmutation. We begin with the prima materia, your life, heavy and unrefined, waiting for the hidden fire. Witness the coming forth by day. This is the first stage of our alchemy, the negretto. The body is surrendered to the tomb, not as a prison, but as a crucible. Here, in the blackening of the spirit, the lead of mortality begins to crack under the heat of the funeral rites. The old self must die to feed the eternal flame. Listen to the words which bring about resurrection and glory. As we enter Amenta, we are not merely traveling, we are undergoing a calcination. The dross of earthly desire is burned away by the prayers of the victorious. To enter the netherworld is to step into the very heart of the furnace, where the soul is stripped of its heavy earthen shell. We travel the road above the earth, a path paved with the ashes of what we once were. In the Duat, the darkness is thick, yet it is the necessary void. Without this emptiness, the transformation cannot take hold. Every step through the chine of a pepi is a test of the spirit's purity. Will you be consumed by the void, or will you ignite it? The catalyst appears in the form of Thoth. He brings the words of power, the sacred vibrations that act as the reagent in our divine chemistry. Chapter 23 commands the opening of the mouth. It is the restoration of the spiritual breath. No longer do you speak with the tongue of clay, you speak with the voice of the eternal elements. Behold the heart, the vessel of your memory and your weight. In this phase of the work, the heart is not judged by morality alone, but by its density. Is it heavy with the lead of regret? Or is it light as the feather of Ma? We must purge the impurities of the heart so it may vibrate at the frequency of the stars. Now comes the albedo, the whitening. The soul emerges from the darkness of the netherworld, washed in the silver light of the moon and the wisdom of the hidden gods. You have survived the dissolution. The fragments of your being are being pulled back together, not as flesh, but as a crystalline structure capable of reflecting the light of Ra. The final transmutation is at hand, the quintessence. Look upon the sun at his rising and his setting. You are no longer the one who watches the sun, you are the sun itself. This is the gold of the eternal stars. The leaden man has become the golden Horus, rising from the horizon of his own death to rule the heavens. The great work is finished. You have moved through the blackening, the burning, and the whitening. You have found the hidden fire within the hieroglyphs and used it to forge a body of light. Death was never an end, my friend. It was merely the necessary heat required to turn your soul into gold. Go forth by day, eternal and undying.